Yeah, what's going on, YouTube? This morning we got some pretty interesting news that I'd like to share with all of you today. As you can see right here, V-Bucks prices are increasing. Yes, Epic is stabbing us in the back yet again. The prices for V-Bucks are going up. And this is not the only change on the list that we need to discuss right now. Because in case you haven't seen the internet, people are going pretty crazy over this. So I'm just gonna jump right into this. Cost of running Fortnite has gone up a lot, and we're raising prices to help pay the bills. We're raising prices to help pay the bills for the billion-dollar corporation. That's great. Here's what's changing starting March 19th. So, in case any of you are unfamiliar, March 19th is the launch day of the new season. So this is how we get to start our brand new season. So before I get into the actual V-Buck changes, I'm going to tell you guys, if you are planning on buying V-Bucks for any of the passes, maybe it's the BR Battle Pass, the OG Pass, a Lego Pass, buy your V-Bucks right now. You won't regret it. You're going to save money. But, as you can see right here, looking at the V-Bucks pack tiers, we have all the normal prices going down. This was a result of a change, I think, a few years back. It was mainly to do with the Apple versus Epic kind of scandal going on in 2021, I believe. And yeah, 1,000 V-Bucks, 2,800, 5,000, 13K. And the main selling point right here is for 50 cents you got 50 V-Bucks. So each V-Buck was worth a cent, so to say. Now this column right here, the new tab, is how many V-Bucks you will get for spending this amount of money going forward. So for $9 instead of 1,000 V-Bucks, you get 800. For $22 instead of 2,800, you get 2,400, and so forth. So, like I mentioned, 50 cents for 50 V-Bucks. About a cent for each V-Buck. Now, for each V-Buck, you are paying 2 cents, which obviously doesn't sound like much. But when you start going up the ranks here, you'll notice that the pricing definitely changed. Yeah, for 13K, you get 1,000 less V-Bucks. Damn. This is not... Oh boy. This is not good. I mean, the Epic reward stays the same, I think. It's the same system, you get 20% back. But obviously you're paying less money now. So you're gonna make back less money. So this is not good news. Now, here's where it starts getting a little more iffy. Battle Pass updates. The Battle Pass will now cost 800 V-Bucks. It has always costed 950. Now it is dropping 150. So you might think, oh, that's great news. No, it is not. For spending 950 V-Bucks, you would make back 1,000 in the regular Battle Pass. And 500 in the bonus rewards. That is 1,500 for 950 V-Bucks spent. That is a really good deal. That means that you make a whole Battle Pass back and you have extra V-Bucks to spend on the store. Now, you get awarded 800 V-Bucks, which means that you can only continue buying the further Battle Passes with all the V-Bucks that you make. And I'm assuming that this also will leak into the bonus rewards, similar to this 500. So, they didn't directly say it, but I assume that you will spend 800 V-Bucks. In the main pass, you'll probably make 500, and then in the bonus rewards, you'll make the last 300. And then there you go, you can buy another pass. So, now all of you Battle Pass warriors will no longer have the option to spend your extra V-Bucks on the shop, because there is no more extra V-Bucks. Now we're going to move on. This change is actually the only really good one coming into this update. V-Buck costs for OG music and Lego passes. Now as you'll see, looking down this list, all three of the passes are now 200 V-Bucks cheaper. So this change really isn't very controversial. It's honestly just a good thing because we're spending less money on these kind of dog shit passes. that most people don't tend to like. So I think this section right here is what most people are pretty happy about. The rest, I don't really know. Let's move on. Fortnite crew updates. The V-Bucks grant in Fortnite crew will change from 1,000 to 800. This is the first time in 5 whole years of the crew existing that they are dropping the V-Bucks that you get from each month. I am personally not a crew member anymore. I haven't been for probably like a year or two by now. And honestly, this does not affect me in any way, shape, or form. But to all you crew subscribers, you are making less V-Bucks. I mean, they're just scamming crew members in all sorts of ways now. You get less V-Bucks. You only have limited access to each battle pass that you're working on. So, say you get to tier 100 in the battle pass and then your crew expires, you cannot complete the bonus rewards. So this one is not. This is not good. I can see a lot of people canceling crew over this. Now, just a quick FAQ. Will I earn enough V-Bucks on the battle pass to get the next one? I already mentioned this. Yes, you can. It seems that this is actually confirming that there are no V-Bucks in the bonus rewards, so I guess you get all 800 in the main pass, which is good. I guess you don't have to get all 150 levels for it. But still, ultimately, in the end, this is not a good change. There are no extra V-Bucks in the pass for item shop spending, and I know a lot of people who like to do that. Will the cost of the battle bundle change? Yes, it will lower 200 V-Bucks. A good change overall. I mean, it's kind of counteracted by the whole change in V-Bucks that you get from the battle pass overall. So, it's still ultimately an L, but this is good, I guess. At least you're spending 2,600. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it. So, this entire time, if you bought the $22.99 pack, you could always get the battle bundle. You'd always have the perfect number to get the battle bundle. Now the battle bundle costs 2,600, but they lowered the V-Bucks you get for each purchase. Now you get 2,400. You cannot purchase the battle bundle just by spending $22. You can't buy it. You can't. This is not good. And then finally, will existing V-Bucks cards still redeem at their printed values? Yes. Okay. So that one really doesn't matter. I can't imagine anyone has unredeemed V-Bucks cards, but if you do, spend them now, because you will get them at their printed value. So, just to kind of review over everything that I've just read here, Epic is raising the prices on us for essentially everything, because they need to pay the bills, and apparently the billion-dollar corporation is struggling with money. So, I guess my overall thoughts on all this is, this is probably an excuse. Epic is probably becoming stingier, probably trying to make more money from their original AI-generated skins, and along with the influx of collaborations, going into the new seasons, they are going to lower the V-Buck counts that you get for each pack, so that way you are ultimately spending more money. Yeah, this sucks. I mean, I can't say anything more about it. This is really unfortunate. If you are going to buy a battle pass, like I said at the beginning, buy your V-Bucks now, you will not regret it. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you guys today. And hey, hopefully Epic won't stick to their guns and they will go back on this one. But only time will tell. So, I will see you all in the next one.